your update from the city of Brooklyn Park. The Mayor Hollies Winston with us. Welcome, Mayor.
Thank you.
A lot to talk about in the next few minutes. First, you're recently back to Brooklyn Park. Tell us about your journey, a quick recap of Nigeria.
Yeah, so it was a wonderful trip. I think, wife and I have pretty much financed, the whole thing from, I think it went from August 12th through 26th. And I think it's important because it grew out of an initial relationship with one of our first sister cities was Calcutta in Liberia. And our police and our mayor went back there to build a relationship to better understand how we can build a better public safety bond with the Liberian community. And so these relationships have grown out of that. And just to go over there and learn about the culture, meet the people, and understand what they're looking for in the United States as they move here, I think is incredibly important in terms of strengthening that relationship. So it was a wonderful trip, and the hospitality was such a blessing in Nigeria and Liberia. And again, we have a sister city, Calcutta in Liberia, and then Udu in Nigeria, and we visited both.
Well, welcome back. Let's talk about Brooklyn Boulevard, corridor revitalization going on. What is that? What can residents expect?
So I know we've talked a lot about the Northwest area corridor, but we've also went and got some tax increment financing capacity for that corridor, for the Brooklyn Boulevard corridor as well, because we want to rebuild that as well. We have some areas, Regent, and some other areas that the city actually owns, and so we're looking for the right partners to make that happen. And I think it has to be, market workforce, luxury housing, and then there's some other mixed use that we want there as well. So that is very much in mind. We also want to work on the curb appeal and some other things as well.
You mentioned Northwest area quickly on that. The council are going to be looking at some more detailed plans coming up in the next month or so.
Right, I think there's going to be a discussion in terms of what the actual layout is going to look like. So if we talk about where the actual housing is going to be, and again, we're focusing on workforce, market rate, right? What is that going to look like? But also who's going to be building out, and what's it going to look like as we build out the actual biotech corridor? Where will that be placed? Where will the green spaces be? So we want to make sure we get all that input in, and we're going to start narrowing down what that actual layout is going to look like.
As we record here in mid-September, it is budget time for the city. I know a lot of work has gone into it up to this point. Tell us where we are right now in the budget.
Well, we're looking to slow that growth for this year. So I'm personally advocating for 7 to 9%. We don't want to go over 10%, certainly. And I think part of the struggle is that our police department, we've got to continue to finance that, as well as we have a new fire station coming in as well, and we've hired some new fire folks as well to the staff. So that's part of the budget, and all those additions do make a difference. So now we're looking at our departments and we're saying, where can you make strategic cuts so that we can limit this from 7 to 9%? I think that's incredibly important because people are feeling that pinch, and they've been feeling it for some time. And then people don't know where the economy is going. So we want to do our part to limit that growth.
Go to the city's website to find out more about that process. A lot of fun outside in Brooklyn Park recently, Mississippi Gateway Regional Park. Tell us about that beautiful place that people should visit.
Yeah, so it's a real gem. I think when we talk about a biotech district or revitalization of Brooklyn Boulevard, right, this park really speaks to how Brooklyn Park sees themselves. So it's beautiful. We went there, did the ribbon cutting, and then when you think of all the people that came together on this, Speaker Hortman was a part of this as well, but the commissioners, the former councils and mayors, folks at the Park District, everybody came on board, and I think it was $38 million. It came in under cost, but when you actually go there and you see the nature facility, you see the amenities, and then you see they have this treetop path that you get to look down over the trees.
Right.
I think it's beautiful, and I think that a ton of families are going to enjoy it, and that's really what we are as a city, and I think it's an amenity that we have needed for quite some time, and I just want to thank the leaders that have made that happen.
Final couple seconds, Teen Center update. It's coming along, isn't it?
It is coming along. I think they build things faster than they used to.
Yes.
It's at 60 to 75%, and we're excited because, again, it's going to help teens with, of course, the regular recreation activities, sports and all that, but there's going to be connections to jobs and technology and other things. So it's exciting for us, and it's a big part of our public safety platform.
Mayor, thanks for coming in and giving us the update here. As you see, a lot going on in the city of Brooklyn Park.
Well, thank you.
For more city stories, check out ccxmedia.org or find us on social media.